Hello everyone, I'm Stephen Murray, the Stellaris Game Director. A little while ago, we asked you, what questions did you want to ask the devs? I have some of them right here, and I'm going to try to give you some answers. Will we ever get new ship types? Yes, you will, on May 5th. Devs, which do you think is more huggable, the Scourge or the Unbidden? I would go with Scourge here, because they are physical entities as opposed to energy beings. Will we ever get a Hivemind update or DLC? Yes, also on May 5th. What are the dev team's personal preference when it comes to Empire ethics? Or are you all genocidal maniacs like the rest of us? While some of the dev team do favor more crisis-oriented empires, Iggy, for example, is our Hivemind aficionado. I tend to go with more xenophile and militarist plays. I love to do things with the Galcom and abuse that as much as possible. You guys mentioned the idea of adding scenarios, such as a preset galaxy with already developed empires. Are you guys going to follow up on that? Yes, we are currently investigating different ways of implementing scenarios and what kind of scenarios we could possibly produce. Where does the Galactic Community meet up? Surely there's a physical location they all go to, but how did they decide that? You see, this is actually a long drawn-out conversation where all of the delegates are sending each other messages, debating where to go, and that's why it actually takes 10 years to open up each session. What are the early design decisions that at this point cannot be changed, that you would change if you could? If there's one thing that Stellaris should have taught you by now, it's that nothing is sacred and we will change everything. Are there plans for a new player crisis to be added at some point in the future? Also yes, also on May 5th. Is there any chance of having boarding weapons, defenses, and or even ship crews as another tier to the combat triangle to consider? Is it possible to have actual warships able to carry troops for planetary invasions without needing to babysit troop transports? It's possible. Warfare is one of the things that I have on my to-do list to review and revisit, so keep that feedback and ideas coming, and we'll be sure to read it. How do you decide what the next DLC will be? I essentially decide by dictatorial decree. Also feedback and ideas from the team, but mostly dictatorial decree. How do you take your coffee? All of it. Well, here in Sweden, thick, black, dark coffee is the norm. I am a fan of nitro cold brew myself, but I have to make it myself. What sci-fi book, in your opinion, is just the best? Personally, I'm very fond of the Culture series, but also of the Three-Body Problem and the other books in that series. Is it possible to sort military and civilian fleets in a customizable or predefined order, for example by colony name or player-defined order? This is one of the things on the custodian to-do list that we're looking at implementing at some point in the future. I would like to have it player-definable. Can the building construction workflow be revised so that after selecting a building, players aren't forced to jump to the build queue, allowing continuous construction without reselecting building slots? In the 4.0 Phoenix update, we're revamping how planetary surface works, and that will have major effects on how the build queue functions. With the introduction of new Casus Belli options, has the Colossus been nerfed too much? Do the developers plan to rework it? We're considering removing the AP requirement for the Colossus, but it's still under design discussion. Considering the branching timelines seen in the Astral Rift, such as the Mirror Empire versus the Pioneers, is time in the game essentially a labyrinth where every decision spawns a new timeline? That's one possible view. Let's say yes. In battleship combat, which attack is more powerful? A weapon attack using an X slot or a full throttle ramming attack? And might future updates introduce new ram-type weapons? We've introduced some very short-range melee-type weapons back in Grand Archive and also in Biogenesis, but in general I would expect an X-slot weapon to usually be the more powerful weapon here. Is the theoretical potential of psionic power infinite? Well, the Zeroni certainly thought so. Could the Hive and Genetic Ascension systems be enhanced, for example by adding a psionic tech tree for Hives, or enable Genetic Ascension to construct bio-megastructures, and can inherent Hive weaknesses be addressed? The Biogenesis expansion will address some of these, and expand Genetic Ascension and Hive content significantly. Will Fleet AI be improved, and will new grouping features, such as fleet task queues and auto-gather functions, be introduced to ease fleet management? We do recognize that fleet micromanagement is a major issue, especially in the late game, and it's one of the things that we're planning on looking at. I don't have anything to share right now, but stay tuned. Oh hey, this is like 5 questions in one. You tricked me! Will diplomatic systems be revamped to become more engaging, beyond merely signing treaties and declaring war? And might features like denunciation be added? We have some of these features in federations in the Galactic Community, but yes, I do wish to revamp politics in general, and diplomacy between empires. Could technology purchases be based on monthly output? For example, allowing players to buy 2 4,000 point tech items if they generate 8,000 tech points in a month. Currently, the way our tech system operates, it works on the monthly tick, so the 4,000 extra tech points that you're generating would go into storage and be used in following months. Did you ever discuss or fantasize with a fallen empire origin with the goal to overcome internal turmoil and recreate the empire? This seems like a perfect thing to fit into one of those scenarios that I was talking about before. Thank you so much for sending in so many interesting questions. I know I didn't get to all of them in this video, but stay tuned for a Reddit Q&A in the near future. The Stellaris 4.0 Phoenix update and Biogenesis are releasing on May 5th. Thank you for playing Stellaris, and thank you for watching.